And Nike just keeps rolling them. New colorways have come out for the Jordan 1 Low football cleats, as well as revamping some ones that have been around since they launched these cleats. The most recent one that Jordan just dropped are their new lime green ones. I really like these a lot. Not gonna lie, I want them, but I'm not sure if I'm personally gonna get them because the team I'm playing on, we don't have that in our colorway, but I may just get them for kicks. I love the lime green. I love that it's just one solid color across the board. Something different for these cleats for the most part. The all white Jordans that they've had for the last couple of years are pretty close, except for having a gray swoosh, like a light gray swoosh. But these are just straight lime green across the board. So I really like that about those. Next ones are the new pink and white Jordan 1 Lows. I really like these. You are definitely going to see, as you can imagine, a lot of players that use Nike cleats are going to be busting these out in October, with that being Breast Cancer Awareness Month and whatnot. That one is going to be a very popular colorway for Nike. Just very similar to the red and white ones that they had, same color scheme and everything, just a shade lighter. Really liking those. The next color that they have recently dropped is, this one was a bit of an oddball. This one is labeled as black, white, and lucky green. It's pretty close to a Kelly green almost. Think of the old Philadelphia Eagles uniforms, but take it just a shade darker. These I'm not really sure how I feel about. I'm not a big overall regular green fan, but for those that play on that teams with that kind of color scheme, I'm pretty sure that's been pretty popular with a lot of those players and whatnot. I would imagine, as far as the NFL goes, I know a bunch of people use custom cleats and whatnot, but those that are choosing to use stock, I'm pretty sure in the NFL you're going to see a lot of guys from the Jets that may opt to use those. The next ones that they have just recently released are their navy and their wolf gray ones. Personally, I don't know why they tabbed these as wolf gray. They look more like a cream white than anything almost, but really nice, good stock option. As far as NFL teams, I would definitely imagine that you're going to see a bunch of guys from the Texans, Cowboys, maybe even teams like the Seahawks, maybe some of the guys starting to use those. Just a really good stock Jordan cleat that I think is going to hit for a lot of people. And sort of a re-release, they have put out the old red and white Jordan 1 Lows. These, I think, were one of the first colorways that they ever put out for this particular model of cleats. They had those out for a couple of years, and then they reworked them and came out with these with the red top and the black surrounding it. Personally, I think I like these a little bit more, but those that want a little less black on them, those are a very good option as well. And lastly, about as neutral as it gets, Nike has reworked their solid white cleats and their solid black cleats and put a couple little touches on it, literally a few little touches to it. So before I show you the new ones, I'm going to show you the original white and original black ones that I actually use this year. As these are the white ones. As you can see, they've got the light gray swoosh on there with the kind of the gray Jordan Jumpman on there. You'll be able to see it tucked back there, and then the black ones. As you can see, these are a little bit smudged because I did use them quite a bit last year. Starting with the new black Jordans, they are pretty simple, very, very similar to the ones that have been out. The big difference is they have little white flakes in there on the top of them. That is the only real minute difference to it, but it is noticeable when you look closely. From a distance, you can barely see it, except maybe if the light hits it a certain way, they might shimmer a little bit, but I'm not sure how that's really going to play out. And another option that they're doing with this as well is they're also integrating and throwing in there extra white laces in case you decide that you just want to change them out. You don't have to go out and buy extra laces. They just come with them, to my understanding. And it's the same thing with the white ones, except these, instead of having the silver or gray swoosh on there, they have a black swoosh, and they have little touches of black in there on the top, going around it. So really, it's just the direct reversal of the black ones, and then they come with white laces, but they will also include black laces, to my understanding, where if you do want to switch those out, again, you don't have to go out and buy an extra set of laces. Now, keep in mind, if you do like the solid white or the solid black, but you don't want the ones with the flakes on there, those are still available. And two other ones that Jordan rolled out last year, but I never did touch on them, are the gold tops and the orange ones, which are really just the same scheme as these, except the only difference is that the gold or the orange is literally replacing the red on these. Only difference. Personally, I love that Nike is getting a bit more creative and adding more colorways to the Jordan side of things. The lime green, pink, all that stuff, I think it was really creative. I'm really excited to see what they end up doing with it. So after Nike went away from it for a little while, they're gradually bringing back the Nike ID series, where you can go in and customize the cleats and do whatever color scheme just about that you want. But to this point, they've only re-released that series with the Nike Alpha Menace 5 Elites. I'm hoping that they start to do that more with the Vapor Edge 360 Untouchables, as well as some other cleat models. And I really, really hope that they do those with the Jordan 1 Low series. To this point, these have been the best cleats that I have ever worn in all my years playing football. Really, in any sport, these are the best cleats I've ever had. The 360 Vapor Carbons are probably the second best, and they've largely discontinued those, which makes me sad. But even if they don't branch out and do the Nike ID series for the Jordan 1 Lows, I'm really, really, really hoping that they bring in a University Blue or Columbia Blue variant, because it only seems right. You know, Jordan is Michael Jordan's brand through Nike. As anybody that follows basketball or knows anything about Michael Jordan knows, he plays college ball at University of North Carolina basketball. So with this being a Jordan thing, it only seems right. And selfishly, I'm hoping for it. The team I play for, we have Columbia Blue or Carolina Blue in our uniforms. And not only that, but the high school I coach with, we also have that. So it would be pretty cool for our kids to be able to do that with Jordan cleats, because we are also a Nike school. So I really want to know too, if they fully bring back the Nike ID series, what Nike cleats would y'all want to get? What would you want to do, and what color scheme? So I'm all ears. I would love to see that in comments.